And now on the mound to start the fourth, Tanner Banks.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Hammer, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for Cleveland, the catcher.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Kelly Sullivan will hit next. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. India aboard here at first with nobody out. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Out towards right center field. Marsh should have this one. And there's one down.
Up next for Cleveland, the designated hitter, Cody Sullivan.
One out man at first. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Cody Sullivan.
Another steady performance at the plate today after riding a hot streak. His consistency in the box has been impressive.
And another ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
2-1 now. Just missed. Right through there for a strike. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Now it's Jose Ramirez.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
No, that's a ball.
Hit in the air out towards left center field. Pretty well struck. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Up next for Cleveland, the first baseman, number 8.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
Ball.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Top half of inning number 4. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 9-1.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Tanner Banks will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Taijuan Walker.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the ball.
Digging in, Gabriel Arias.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Hook one.
This one in the air, center field, and that'll do it. Solo shot for the Guardians this inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. You're watching Cleveland Guardians baseball on the show, Ohio.
And we too close, I can taste it. When the bass hit, it's a facelift. Take another one.
Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go, bottom 4.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that pitcher work to get you out.
On the corner for a strike.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
This ball's chopped on the ground. On the run, sends it over to first.
He's in there.
But he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Popped up. Hoskins under it. And there's one away.
Up next.
Here comes Real Muto. Struck out looking his first time.
Real Muto.
Here.
Harper over at first with one away. And a swing and a miss there.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 down. Now at the plate, Brandon Marsh. Flied to right his first time.
Brandon Marsh.
That one's in there. Strike 1. The Guardians up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Phillies strand 1. They trail it big. It's 9-1. Back at Citizens Bank Park, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
Rocchio stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Into center. And there's one down.
Up next for Cleveland, the center fielder, number 1, Angel Martinez.
One out man at first. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Angel Martinez.
Ahoy!
Oh, 1 down. That one fouled off. Oh, and 2 now. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for Cleveland, the right fielder, number 6.
Jonathan India at the plate. He's 2 for 2.
Ball inside.
Out to short. Turner flips it. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Guardians 9 and the Phillies 1. This is Guardians baseball on the Show, Ohio.
Let's go, let's go. I can make a big man do the running man. I can make a poor man do the money dance. I just told the label that I need 100 bands.
Well, this game isn't very close, Siggy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Siggy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
Fit, your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Garcia, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That one at triple digits. The Phils with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Phillies, the left fielder, number 25.
And now for the Phillies, Dylan Moore. He popped out his first time.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So that removes their last challenge. Man at first, 1 away.
Ball 2.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Towards first, has some trouble with it, and he's out on the tag.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner digs in now. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. High fly ball out towards left field. Carrying well. And it's gone. Trey Turner goes deep. Home run number 5 on the season. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-3.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Here comes Schwartz to the plate.
High.
Late on that fastball.
Well, he homered earlier in the game, but showing no fear on the mound so far in this at-bat. He's just attacking the strike zone.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game, and they cut it to the deficit. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Bryce Harper up now. I think one of my favorite moments from his 2024 season was his soccer-style celebration after he hit a home run in London.
Is that when we went with the knee slide?
Exactly, and really into it, too. He yelled, "I love soccer," over and over while going through the high-five line of the dugout.
When in Rome, as they say.
Or London. There's the strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Popped up. Ramirez settles underneath it. And that will end the inning. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's opened up now. 9-4.
How you gonna finish? Gotta get to the business. They watching, they witnessing.
We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Back to the top of the order, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Kelly Sullivan.
High.
Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. That's out to center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Well, he entered this one on a tear, but credit to this pitching staff. They've kept him in check so far. Cody Sullivan, the next to hit.
Coming in hot, and we've seen more of the same in the box today. He brings a real confidence to this offense.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Now around second, going for third. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. In the air, right field, Garcia on the move. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. They're on top, however, 9-4. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Let's take a look at how the ball's been flying today. Plenty of power on both sides in this one.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next.
Fly ball down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. Out towards right center field. Martinez. Long run into the gap. And there's one down.
Up next for the Phillies, the catcher.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto.
Realmuto.
The Guardians leading by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. In the air to left center. Fry moving under this one. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Phillies,
Brandon Marsh now at the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
On the outside corner for a strike. And it's 0-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Got him swinging. That's the first slider we've seen today, and it was almost unfair. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. They trail it here 9-4. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tim Mayza.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
That's a ball.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. And a 1-1. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 10-4.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's Singy. It tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Stepping in, Gabriel Arias. And that's in for a strike. Mayza, he's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur.
Outside.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Orion Kirkering, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. This one in the air, center field. Marsh on his way over. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football. And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speeds. Add and subtract some velocity, but command is the big key. Throwing the ball where he wants to.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out of the play.
Great job by the second baseman right there. Quick reaction and dive, knock that ball down. And big leaguers just don't panic, not the good ones. He gets up, makes the play, really good throw over to first base. That's the kind of composure that you want to see from a guy in that position.
2 outs, base is empty. Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians.
No, that's the ball.
And the 1-0. Base hit center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
So up next, Angel Martinez. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Tim Meza is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
Out of the
Phillies,
bullpen for the Phillies, Orion Kerkering.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Now it's going to be Jonathan India. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Snags it on the run, and that is that. Solo shot for the Guardians this inning. It's now a 10-4 score. You're watching Cleveland Guardians baseball on the show, Ohio. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game zone.
the third baseman, Alex.
I like the way you touch the floor when you drop it. Throw your hands up, throw your hands up. I like the way you touch the floor when you drop it. Throw your hands up if you with it. I like the way you touch the floor when you drop it.
That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. In the air, center field. Martinez has a beat on it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Phillies, the right fielder, Adolis.
Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
That pitch in for a strike, and the count is 0-2. The Guardians up big in this one here at the bottom of the seventh. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
The left fielder, number 25.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Dylan Moore. This splits between April and May there. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Peyton Tolley out of the game, just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching for
New pitcher on here,
number
Matt
52,
Vesta.
And you know, bullpen guys can
Vesta.
struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
2 down, nobody on. Fastball for a strike. Vesta, 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Phillies down in order, and that is not what they needed. Down 10-4. Back here in Philadelphia, we're at the top of the 8th. Kelly Sullivan digs in for the Guardians.
Well, Boog, here's someone we've been hyping up. One of the hottest bats in the league. But today, nada. Zip. Zero.
Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Jose Alvarado. The left-hander is getting that big fastball of his ready to go.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Check swing, but he went too far. That is strike 2. Hit hard on the ground to short. He's been carrying this offense lately, but today the load just caught up to him. Next is the designated hitter, Cody Sullivan.
He's been locked in lately, and today's been no different, Boog. Really good balance in the box. It's been impressive. Just looks comfortable out there.
Inside. Ball.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. He's racking up more hits than a 90s boy band, and he wants it that way.
No, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Runner on the goal. Throw. Tag. Ow. A bullet from JT Realmuto.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball. Ball. No, that's it.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning.
Well, that one was headed for the gap, but a nice leaping catch. He goes up, perfect timing, and that will end the inning.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
The 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. There's a strike. 95 of that one.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The 0-2.
No.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Turner gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And Schwarber strikes out. out man at first. So Harper stands in.
Number 3, right.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Did he
0-1 gets a
swing?
check swing. Appeal to third. Didn't go. Ball to strike. The pitch. Foul ball there. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner off, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Sosa in the box here lets that one go for a ball. That's in there, and the count even 1-1. Now he's challenging the called strike, and after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Now look out.
That got him. Take
That
first.
fastball drilled him.
Next for the Phillies, the catcher.
So first and second with 2 outs. And here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. 0 for 3 in this one. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. Now he launches a throw over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there.
Bad time to throw one out of play with the runner starting on second, as it allows him just to walk home for the run. Remember, on a ball thrown out of play, the runners get the base they were going to plus one more. So that was basically an automatic run.
Marsh swings through it for strike 1. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get there. 1 run will score. The second run scores, making things interesting. It's 10-7.
Making some noise here. 2 RBIs on that swing, and they're right back in it. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
And now it's Alec Bohm.
Ball 1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at-bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Man at second. In the air, left field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And the inning is over. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 10-7. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Alvarado.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And here is Hoskins. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck, right field. Out of here. Another homer. His 4th home run of the game. And they boost their lead. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
Singy, I hope you saw it, because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it did, Boo. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there.
And up next for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. Ripped on a line to center. Marsh under this one. One away.
Up next for Cleveland, the left fielder, number 7.
Here's the left fielder, David Fry. Movement in the bullpen. Brad Keller getting loose out there. This one popped up right side. Harper. And the first baseman makes the catch.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Brian.
Here's the second baseman, Brian Rocchio.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Ball 1.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the ninth. Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back. Going. Gone. A solo shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 12-7.
To keep a curveball on the inside part of the plate, you have to keep your mechanics really simple in order to keep it fair. The thing I noticed there was how extremely quiet he was, and then all of a sudden, boom.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Jose Alvarado gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Brad Keller.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And the batter now, Angel Martinez. That misses. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on, and that misses.
Outside.
2 balls, no strikes. Right through there for a strike. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Here's the throw. Not in time. It's a double.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So runner at second, 2 down. Jonathan India getting ready to hit. On the ground to third. And that's the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We head now to the bottom of the ninth. This is Guardians baseball on the Show, Ohio. Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the ninth. Adolis Garcia stands in for. So they turn to their closer, Cade Smith.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Grounder off the pitcher. No chance for a play, and let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound. Catcher coming out to check on him. looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great
Hoskins. There's one. They get the double
Got him.
play.
That's an out.
And just one out to go now.
Well, that's a
The batter,
huge
number
ball in
7.
play to get the double play
Shortstop.
defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
So now the Phillies down to their final out. Trey Turner at the plate. That one not close. And that is ball one. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Guardians add another to their winning streak.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
12-7 your final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shamley saying so long.
No me voy a olvidar, firme con mi pie plantado, yo nunca me voy a arrodillar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho si me vas a hablar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho, estás hablando con el voz. Estamos saltándonos aquí, los platos dan pa' dos. Si la prendo molotov, estamos aquí, todos los míos están on go. Todos los míos on go. Ellos me ven de frente sonriendo, pero sé que están odiando, ando loco.